One recurring question that seems to be asked more than most is, what are the different types of quinoa? There are actually 3 types of quinoa available in today's marketplace. The first, which is by far the most common type, is the beige-colored grain or seed as it is truly regarded. Quinoa is quickly earning the reputation of a superfood due to its many natural and healthy contents. It originated many centuries ago and was cultivated primarily in South America by the Incas. Today it is extensively farmed in the United States of America and some regions in Europe and can be found in most good supermarkets. Specialty food stores have stocked it for a while across both these continents, but as popularity continues to increase, more and more supermarket chains are jumping in on the action and taking trade away from the smaller specialty shops. But that is a different argument I will save for another day. The other 2 varieties of quinoa are the black and red quinoa grain. These 2 types are a little more difficult to get hold of as they are nowhere near as popular as the standard grain. The red quinoa is slightly more bitter tasting than that of its more popular counterpart and also has a crankier texture to it once cooked. I actually prefer it to the beige grain, but it is much more difficult to obtain. The black grain isn't cultivated as much as the other 2, as it is a lot harder to grow commercially according to a couple of suppliers, and rumor has it that the people who do grow it only sell it locally as it is so good. So you may find, as I have, that getting your hands on black quinoa is a real challenge, but well worth it if you do manage to get some. Cooking quinoa is a very simple process that doesn't change at all with the differing types that you use. It still follows the same method: 1 Cuban peso of washed and rinsed red, black or beige quinoa grain to 2 parts water. Bring it to the boil, then reduce the heat and simmer for approximately 15 minutes. Simmer time can vary according to your own personal preference of texture, or until all water has been absorbed into the grain. One thing to keep in mind when preparing the seed in your own quinoa recipes is that each color grain will give a different colored meal. This may seem obvious to most, but you need to think about the dish you are preparing. For example, if you were using the red grain, which adds a great splash of color on your plate, and you were doing a breakfast recipe, then why not include strawberries or red grapes to garnish it, which will not only complement the dish, but will also make the presentation of the dish a lot more pleasing on the eye. Quinoa can also provide 2 byproducts such as flour and quinoa flakes. Both are fabulous for baking cakes and breads. The flour though does tend to be a little oily for my liking, and cannot really be used as a direct replacement for wheat flour, which is people's preferred choice for cooking and baking. There are a few quinoa recipes around that use both of these ingredients, one of which uses the flakes as a type of porridge for a great breakfast recipe, and the quinoa bread, which is a lot like rye bread, and cookies are a treat for anyone. I have also heard of a powder created from quinoa, but I haven't tried this yet. Either way, quinoa is being used as a major ingredient in more and more health products, like breakfast cereals and health snack bars, which is a sure sign that the nutritionists and dietitians alike are now finally recognizing the true health benefits of this remarkable superfood.